and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Lord Nod. We are at E3 and we are having a ball. And guess what? We have one of my heroes, the hero company. This is GameSpot, and we have Randolph here. Randolph, hello and welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. And well, for all of you guys who don't know GameSpot, you just have to hear this.
Okay.
What is GameSpot?
Okay, so GameSpot is the world's largest consumer information network, purely focused on video games. So globally, we have about 50 million readers that come to the site every month, and we provide a mixture of news, reviews, features, and a lot of videos. So over the last couple of years, our focus has been on premium content, premium video. So we have, I think, over 50 different shows that produce weekly around all of our offices around the globe.
Well, guys, these are the big kahunas of the gaming world. These are the guys who go ahead and give you all the big gaming reviews. You can't go anywhere in the world without going and looking at a GameSpot review. And tell us what is happening at E3. I see GameSpot everywhere.
Yeah, so E3 for us is obviously one of the big events in the calendar year. For GameSpot, as a company, it is the main event that we put a lot of our focus on. So upstairs we have 50 editors basically working to bring all the content to our audience. Right here, we're actually on our stage show. We have 2 stages running live at the same time. We're providing content throughout the entire E3. And in terms of the content that we're pumping out, it's all about what's happening with the next-gen console. So obviously, E3 this year has been very big when it comes to announcements about the Xbox One and the PS4 and what the Wii U is trying to do to survive. So it's been a very exciting E3 for us.
Yeah, tell us about it. I think this has been one of the most phenomenal E3s for a very long time. Next generation coming in and everything. So now, you just mentioned you have a studio up there, and we kind of got a sneak peek of it. It's kind of a war room which you've got going there, and you said 50 people. So GameSpot's not just about Chris Waters or Kevin Van Ord, right? It's a lot of people. How many people do you have, and how big is the organization?
Okay, so in terms of the overall organization, we have a couple of hundred, but in terms of the editorial crew, we have 50 dedicated people upstairs. And yeah, this is not just the editors that you may see on video who are standing in front of the camera the most. We actually have offices in 4 territories around the world. So we have obviously our US base in San Francisco, which is the biggest. We also have a UK team, an Australian team, and a Singaporean team. And essentially during these type of big global shows, we all come together and become a global Voltron, and we cover the show essentially as one editorial team. So if you look at our content over this week, you'll see a lot of different faces from around the world. You'll see a lot of different accents. So it's a pretty multicultural global effort from us this week.
Excellent. So this is this huge organization who's doing it and getting all this stuff coming up. So tell us about some new upcoming shows that you have.
Okay, so video has been one of our key focuses for the last 2 years or so. I mean, our view of the future on the internet is all about video. So we're moving to provide a lot of new original programming to GameSpot. So as well as all the shows that you currently know and love right now. And right now, I guess one of the keystones of our video strategy is video reviews, so we're going to keep doing a lot more of those. But our next step really is coming up with original content programming. So we do a lot of stuff that is around previews of games and reviews of games right now. What you're going to see us do is tackle more about game culture and some of the stuff that's surrounding gaming. So a good example of that is our moves into esports. So we have been doing a lot more in esports. One of our latest programming efforts has been a reality TV show around TSM, Team Solomon, which is one of the big League of Legends teams around the world. We essentially did a 13-part video TV show following their lives over a couple of seasons. We put them up in a house, Big Brother style, had cameras set up over the house so people could watch them as a live stream, and also had a half-hour package at the end of every week that summarizes all the adventures that TSM had. So those type of things, trying to get more into the lifestyle, the culture of gaming.
Well, I guess, guys, this is the show that everyone will love to watch. You want to be in that game house. You want to go ahead and feel what the stars feel like. So, yay on moving towards esports. Probably a couple of last questions. One of them is the Asia strategy. Is there a specific Asia strategy that GameSpot have?
Okay, so right now we have a site called GameSpot Asia, which is essentially, GameSpot is essentially one platform, so we're one unified site around the world, but depending on where you are, we will IP target you and send you to a modified version of GameSpot. So under the hood, it's all the exact same content, all the exact same functionality, all the exact same stories, all the same editors, all the same video, but if we detect that you're coming from Asia, for example, we will put a different front page in front of you, which we feel has games that are better suited for a local audience. So in Asia, we cover a lot of the Southeast Asian markets, including India. India is actually our largest market in the region. So we only have a small editorial team based out of Singapore right now, but our overall plan is for growth. So our long-term strategy is to start having a lot more news coverage, feature coverage, and game coverage from all of the different countries that we have on board.
Guys, this is it. This is GameSpot, and they say that they love India because it is one of their biggest markets out of Asia. You know that this is happening. You know that if you're a gamer, this is the time to be. Thank you so much for being on the show, Randolph. It's been a pleasure to have you on board. And this is Lord Nod signing off from E3, and we love you guys.